Hello everybody, it's me Sam here on WoopaGaming, and today we'll be showing you the Stargate plugin for Bucket. So Dan, what does this plugin do?
Well, the Stargate plugin is a full-featured commandless portal teleportation plugin. Now, originally, it was based on the Stargate plugin by Dinnerbone for HMod, and it shares the original code with this plugin. So, this allows for the creation of portals in separate networks. It supports permissions, allowing for access to specific networks or worlds.
Right, so the first thing I want to do is to create a portal. So, to create a portal, or it's actually called a gate, we're going to create a framework just like you would with a nether portal out of obsidian. So you'll need 10 obsidian, you don't need the corners. And so that's that. So there we are, 10 obsidian. And then we'll want to place a sign here. And this is where we'll put all the things. So the first line one will be the gate name. So let's call this gate, what should we call it? Gate 1, just for simplicity. This will be the destination name. This is for use with fixed gates only. As we haven't got a destination yet, we're just going to leave this blank. Line 3 will be the network name. This is also optional, but let's put this on the network. We'll call this N1 for the network. And then line 4 is the options. So you want to add options. So the first option is A for always on fixed gate, H for hidden networks gate, P for private gate, F for free gate, B is a backwards gate, and S is showing always on gates in their destination list, and finally N is for hiding the network name on the sign. So we're not going to add any options for now, we're just going to create a basic gate on network 1. So hit done. And there are, the gate has been created, it should say, and there'll be a button next to it. So what we do, we have to right click the sign, it will cycle through the destinations, and then we hit the button and it will teleport us. So let's just create another one. So you've made one over here, that's great.
I've made one over here earlier, indeed.
So let's call this gate 2, and on the third line we'll put N1 so it's on the same network. So there we are. So now we've got 2 gates. Let's go back to the first one, and then we'll right click the network gate, and you can see there it's selected gate 2. We'll hit the button, and you can see both portals are now alive, and we can teleport through. So that's how that works, and you're going to create another one. That's the wrong gate.
That looks wrong, doesn't it?
Dear me, can't get
It's
the
like
stuff.
a chubby portal, isn't it?
Can't get the stuff. Let's fill this gate 3 just to show you. N1. And now we can right click and we can choose which gate we want to go to. So gate 1 or gate 2. So you're going to go to gate 1. Hit the button. And you'll jump through. And then I'm going to go to gate 2. I select gate 2 just by right clicking it. Hit the button. And here we are.
Oh, there you
gate 2. So that's how to make the basic network gate. Of course you can add as many portals as you like to a network. And whatnot. Right, okay, so now we're going to create a fixed gate, and one will just go to one location. So we've got another gate here, let's just try the button there, and we'll put gate 4, and on the second line we'll put the destination, so we have gate 5. Now the gate 5 doesn't exist at the moment, but we'll just do that. So now we'll create another portal. God, we're going to create so many portals in this one. Well, I should say they're called gates actually.
Our recording was going to be plagued with these obsidian portals.
Yes, it will. Alright, so let's create another one. That'll do. And we'll call this gate 5. And the destination we want is gate 4. Hit done, and there we are. It's been created. So now I can't go through the list because it's not on a network. And if I just hit it, I can just go straight through, and it goes to the one that we directly connected it to. So now we're just going to go over an option. Let's destroy the gate. One thing to note, how to destroy gates is just simply destroy any block from the thing, and there we are, this gate's destroyed. And then I can freely edit the signs. Let's just create this again. So gate 5 goes to gate 4. So on the fourth line I'm going to add an option. So on this option we're going to have a A, and this will mean that the fixed gate will always be on. So if I hit done now, as you can see now there's no button, and it will always teleport to you when you're near it. So this is useful if you want like a portal. As you can see, Dan's abusing the system a bit there. And this will work. You can put A on either one, and you can also do it. I'm not sure you can do it. No, you can't do it with network ones, of course, because you have to select. But that's how that works. can also hide gates as well. They're like normal gates, except on the fourth line you press H on it. Okay, so that's pretty much the way to create gates and stuff. Last thing I'm going to go over is just the economy support. So you can use economy if you want, so you can charge for people to create their own gates, destroying gates and using gates and stuff. If you have F in the options, you'll make it a free gate, so it won't cost to go through it. These could be like public portals or something. But if you don't have F, then it will use the economy. And also you can create private gates as well by pushing a P, and this will mean that only you can use it, and of course you won't be charged for using your own one. And that concludes today's tutorial. So yes, thank you for watching. It's been me, Sam, here on Untitled WoopaGaming, signing out.
See you later, guys.
Hello everybody, now I'm just going to quickly go over the installation and configuration for the Stargate plugin. So link of course will be in the description. You're going to want to hit the download link, download the .jar, then drag this into your plugins directory, like so. Let's start the server up, and we should hopefully see, we go Stargate, enabled Stargate, and loaded all the worlds and stuff. So now let's stop and have a look at the config. Right, so you want to go to plugins, Stargate, and you should have 3 directories and 1 config. So the gates and the lang and stuff. So the gates, this will just be where all the gates are stored. You won't have to edit this. Lang, if you want to use another language other than English, you can modify this here. And portals, well, of course, you don't have to worry about that. But we're interested in the config.yml today, so let's just take a look at that. Okay, so basically we have the portal folders. Best not to change those unless you know what you're doing. The default gate network, so this is the central network. This is just the gate network, which is the default one. So if you have one, just go to the central. Okay, you can also have the max number of gates. So if you set it to 0, there's unlimited amount of gates. Of course, if you can have a limit on this. Lang by default is N. I believe there is German, Dutch, Russian, and French, which you can download as well. Hand of vehicles is quite cool. You can turn on the ability to use like minecarts and boats and stuff through it as well, so you can set it to true or false. You can also change the colour of the signs. So by default they're black. You can change this to like white or yellow or whatever you like. You also have the ability to use economy now. If you want to use economy, I believe you have to use register or vault, and you'll be able to use the economy system using that. And of course you can then change these zeros to however much you want to charge for either creating it or destroying it or using it as well. And there we go. So you can also charge for a free destination as well, so you can set the true or false or whatnot. So that's really the config. Just quickly went over that. Very simple to install and very simple plugin. So there we go. With me, Sam here of WoopaGaming, signing out.